So what was the title sequence to commemorate Bond 50th? It was, of course, Skyfall, and Daniel Kleinman is back here instead of England 12, as in my opinion he gives us one of the most unique Bond titles ever, while also being incredibly traditional at the same time. This is a title sequence, to be fair to me, that has grown over time. Initially I didn't really think much of it. It was nice, but it was nothing that special. But I absolutely loved Adele's song, which we will talk about later in this little pocket review. But actually, upon really rewatching and really analysing the sequence, there's some really interesting stuff here. The theme of this sequence is going through, if you will, Bond's mind while potentially dying. As you know, he just got shot before this title sequence, and it then goes into the sequence. So we're seeing this through his experience, through his eyes, going down into like weird tunnels all the way through to the end. The iconography of this title sequence is just everywhere when it comes to things that will be foreshadowing in the film. I really want to bring up here as well that thing I always used to say when we spin it, how I always felt he was obsessed with water and showing through water, and can he add water in anywhere in his title sequences. This one, it is, if you will, the best version of that ever, and he didn't even do it. Obviously Bond falling in the water, it gives you that sort of, if you will, watery landscape which looks terrific, and so much of the sequence has that feeling of being underwater, if you will, but it's unlike what Maurice Binder did, and maybe it's just because of the modern day technology. It really makes something very interesting and visually appeasing landscapes to see in this sequence. As I mentioned, the iconography of the sequence, well, shooting targets of Bond, which looks brilliant, Skyfall Manor, the Blood Skulls, the Rorschach test bit, and so much more. There are so many memorable moments in the sequence, and I'm just going to put it out right now. We all know about that thick blood rain that can be misconstrued as something else. You read into that, what do you want to read into that? We go also for one of the worst title songs, in my opinion, to definitely, I think, one of the greatest all time. Nearly, I think everyone loves this song, Adele's Skyfall. It just, the best way I can describe it is incredible. It is one of the best. It's a Bond ballad for all the ages. I love the Skyfall song. It's powerful, it's dangerous, it's meaningful, great pathos. It's again one I have on constant repeat. So for me, Skyfall's title sequence has become one of the greatest title sequences of all time. Its ingenious style, impressive song, which again I'm going to say is earth-shattering, is just incredible. It's also such a great tribute to the Bond title sequence of the past, honouring the 50 years of that. All I can say is A star. Enough said. Wow.